Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 4,270 meters altitude from mean sea level. You are looking at the brave Chennai, which climbed the Hamta Pass in just 2 days. Palani, describe the experience. How is it? How is the experience?
Yeah,
Good.
it's freezing!
Here we have an outside view of the shepherd's home. Beautiful snow peaks on the back. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful views from the Balhamu Pass at 4,684 meters. A few kilometers before the Kumsumla Pass. On the way to Chandratal. A little bit shy of hikers on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kumsumla, 4,500 meters. So we climbed a good 700 meters this morning. In front of you, you can see Hikim village, all a fertile patch in the barren deserts of Spiti. How is it going so far, Arun?
Yeah, we are at 4,500 meters. Apparently, it's quite the effort to even walk, and we have been running. It looks like we are properly acclimatized now.
Yeah, getting ready for some 6K peak soon. Day 6 today. We took a bus from Kaza to Shishling on the way to Rekompeo, and from there we climbed up to a beautiful small village called Dankar. On top there you can see Dankar Palace. The village is built against a steep mountain slope. It's beautiful, surrounded by a lot of greenery. From here we'll be heading up towards Merong.
Photo nahi, video.
Down the Spiti Valley. Running above the Spiti Valley between, what's the name?
Arun,
What's the name of the town?
Dankar.
Dankar and Lalung. Awesome views. A herd of ibex running away. A panoramic view on Dimul town as seen from the small gompa on top of the village. Looking at a couple of farmers here in Gete, just above Ki and Ki Monastery, working in the fields, lanes. We are running downhill from the Kumsumla to Chandratal Lake. Absolute trail bliss. Chandratal Lake, one of the bigger lakes of Himachal Pradesh, at 4,200 meters altitude. Pristine, surrounded by snow-capped peaks, named after the moon.
We are here en route to Barachala from Chandratal.
Just before the first major stream crossing. Excellent! Slowly, slowly, slowly! Horses on the way to Barachala. Beautiful animals. Around 30 kilometers downstream the Tsarap river, we discover a first major settlement which appears to be deserted, named as Satok on the maps. It's a fairly large structure, still in good condition. however, nobody to be seen, and it appears to be deserted as there is no cultivation or sustainable living happening.
Feels like a time travel fiction.
Yeah, and lost ancient civilization discovered.
Archaeological beauty, simply.
The landscape around the Sarab River remains stunning as we proceed our way forward downstream this magnificent river which cuts deeply into the Ladakhi landscape. Step on that, it's a solid rock. Just step on it, no need to do any gymnastics. Step on the rock, voila. Grab, now use your hands, that's it. Flat along the contour lines towards the next pass, the Nialo Constella. All around us we have magnificent landscapes. It's like walking on a different planet. Far away we can see the trail proceeding to the next pass. Today I'm staying in the village of Shadi. We have a gathering of the various villagers in this house. We are having shadi wine and yummy vegetable momos. Very tasty food. Halfway between Shadi and Sangla, we encounter a small settlement. 3 houses manned by 3 ladies. Today we finally reached Zangla after a 2-day hike from Shadi village. This is a side valley of the main Zanskar valley. Very green here, 2 weeks before the final harvest. Padum is around 34 kilometers in this direction. Hopping up a taxi tomorrow and hoping to meet Vishal for the next 2 weeks of the trip. Probably carrying food and camping gears for the trekkers which will be following. Chile!
आपका नाम क्या बोला?
तंजीम नमजल।
तंजीम नमजल। आप कहाँ से हो?
मैं सुरले है, वजपा पुक्कल है, घर ये सुरले।
घर सुरले पे है और पुक्तल से आए हैं। कल कहाँ पे थे?
ये
चाह से अभी पुक्तल जा रहे हैं।
हाँ।
सभी खाना वाना सभी
खाना थोड़ा खाना है, खाना है, भूखा है।
आपका उम्र क्या है? 80
82
82
82, amazing, and he's walking alone.
रोज यहाँ पे सड़क जा रहे हैं रोज every day he is walking like this on this trail.
Oh man, so what is he doing in Puchtal every day?
पुक्तल में क्या करते हो आप?
पूजा करता है।
पूजा करते हैं।
Oh.
पूजा करते हैं, आराम करके पूजा करते हैं।
पूजा करते हैं।
Yeah. We are on the way to Puchtal Gompa from Char village, crossing a small bridge across the Steel Brew Sarab River, which comes outside the orange-red mountains in the background. The scenery is splendid. It's really mind-boggling. Le. Le. Budo. Standing on top of the Pizzola at 5,560 meters. Beautiful snow peaks all around, as far as the eye can see. It's quite windy here. Pizzola connects the Zanskar Valley with Sarchu. 15 kilometers down from the Pizzola on the way to Sarchu. We come across our first stream crossing, so please be welcome to join us. Mostly the stream has one strong current channel where you have to be a little careful. Time to get visual. We have a bird's eye view on the Lichti river valley flowing from the Shun and Pizzola passes. We're another 10 kilometers away from Sarchu. We can already see the army camp in the distance after 3 days hiking from Zanskar. Hitching a ride from Sarchu to Geelong on the way to the Pungi Valley. We're climbing down from the Tingloti Pass into the adjacent valley below. Tingloti is at 4,800 meters, quite a steep climb. And we reached on top of the Kuchti Pass at 5,040 meters altitude, overlooking the Chamba Valley below. Beautiful clouds over the peaks in Lahore and Spiti. Before us we can see some 500 sheep crossing the Kuchti Pass. You can see the temple below there. Here we can see a big ice fall hanging on vertically to the mountain. And as we look to the other side, we can see our destination. green Chamba. Beautiful. We just crossed the Damgodi Pass at 4,850 meters and getting stunning views on the Mani Mahesh glacier, huge glacier as far as the horizon stretches. Stunning, like a different planet, frozen planet. Down below there, another 2-3 kilometers we should reach Mani Mahesh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing at the Sugdali Pass at 4,600 plus meters altitude. We just climbed up behind me from the Mani Mahesh shrine, the holy Shiva shrine. Behind me, the big peak, is the Mani Mahesh Kailash. 1 lakh of worshippers will come in the month of September, October to worship. Beautiful trail leading up to this Sugdali. Yesterday we came from Kuchti and crossed the Damgori Pass at 4,800 plus meters. You can see beautiful glaciers all around this pass. And on the other side we can see the lush green, cloud-indulged Chamba Valley down below. Steep drop from this pass down into the valley towards Holy Village. You can see a big glacier on the right side. Stunning views all around. Sabji will be made separately. There is that. They offered me to stay in this beautiful mud home. Scenic views on the way to the Chorasi Pass. You can see sheep climbing up the steep ridge, that white line. Meanwhile, we are hiking at a steady 4,000 meter altitude along this beautiful trail towards the pass at 4,700 plus meters. And how does it feel? A little bit on the sides. What about the nose? Oh, it's also a little bit itching. And I think in the chin is most appreciated, right? That's what I'm thinking. Hello everyone, it's August 20. We are at the base of the Cheney Pass. Behind me you can see some Gadi shepherd's shelter. Beautiful views all around on the way up to the Cheney Pass. Big glaciers on both sides. Below the long gradual valley from Chamba leading up to Cheney. I'm here in wonderful company of two shepherds from Chamba, Burma, who prepared some yummy rotis with aloo mixed with fresh ghee and paneer. We still have a big pile to go there. We are standing on top of the glacier below the Pratap Job, connecting Sechu Valley to Meyer Valley. We have a big glacier all around us as far as the eye can see. Behind that ridge is Meyer Valley, and below me is a huge crevice in which the glacier water is falling down. As the day progresses and the sun becomes warmer, the amount of meltwater increases and the stream becomes more dangerous. We are standing on top of the Pratap Job finally, above the glacier at the Sechu site, and having splendid views on the Meyer Valley on the left below. Heavy water currents coming out of the tip of the Kangla glacier. It's like the water is coming from beneath, pushing up all the rubble. August 25. We are on the way to the Chobia Pass from Pangi to Chamba again after finishing Meyer Valley. So following the Gadi trails carefully step by step. The path is quite steep up here. Every step we need to be careful, as one wrong step lands you up 100 meters down in the stream. Voila, we started from the Chinap Valley below the Chandrabhaga and followed the 7-lane sheep highway, climbing up towards the Bir Panjal range. Welcome to Moraine Land. Big piles of rubble and big rocks on top of a glacier as we approach most of the passes. Bit tricky to walk, as some of these big rocks, even though they seem very stable, they're loose, and one wrong step could lead to an 128-hour experience. Join me for a walk. Bit like Nagala bouldering, but a bit more tricky. Rocks are sharp and loose, so a bit tricky overall. Voila. Quite intense effort, this moraine walking, over and out. Approaching the Chobia Pass. Whoa, rocks falling down there from the glacier. It's a big moraine field towards the pass, and at several places the glacier is caving in. You can hear rubble falling down into the meltwater that is forming. Join me for a small walk on the glacier below Chobia. Heavily creviced all around us. Come. crevices. Pair of ice balls is quite handy here, not to fall inside those deep craters behind us. Heavy crevices. Trying to follow the footpaths of the shepherds. Goat poop here, so I think we're on the right way. Cannot almost see the depth of the crevice. Huge crevices in the glacier. If you slip inside, no way to get out. Whoa, risky. Why did we come again here? Maniraj and Ram Kumar. Chobia is not really the easiest, trust me, but quite an experience, no doubt. Many of the bridges on the Chobia trail are destroyed, so it's heavy duty climbing, and lucky we were able to cross the stream in one place. We came down from the Jalsu Pass into a beautiful tropical rainforest type of jungle. Everything is lush green and densely populated. Very nice trail leading us out. August 30, climbing up the Tamsar Pass early morning. Came across beautiful snow bridge here, which I had to capture on the video. All of a sudden, perfectly clear stream gives birth to a beautiful snow bridge in the literal sense of the words. Up there we see the Tamsar Pass, another solid 700-meter climb. Just in time, we met up with a huge gang of sheep here and two shepherds who are willing to share some food before the final stretch. We are just below the Kaliheni Pass, covered by a big glacier. Walking up, following traces of the horsemen who regularly cross this pass. It's some ingenious system. Many of the houses in Himachal Pradesh have a weaving tool and make their own clothes. A lot of peaks visible on the opposite side. So silent and peaceful in this place, right above the Pin Parvati Valley there. The right side we can see the beautiful Taj, start of the Taj Valley, and to the right side, still hidden by the Sarpas ridge, we have the Pin Parvati, but long way to go still for that. Fresh snow on the Pin Parvati glacier. A bit more challenging to walk up. Pin Parvati is up there. We're almost at the end of the glacier. And all around us, a thick layer of snow on top of the glacier. Behind there, the Pin Parvati Valley, from where we took a left diversion. Ja, straight Srini. Pin Parvati was better. I was walking in snow, but the weather was better. Very good, Srini. he made it. On the way down from Rupin, we are crossing the stream. However, we have a small traffic jam. Nah. Welcome to the beautiful remote Barod Valley. It's 23 September and heavy rainfall predicted all over the western Himalayas. Hello, we are climbing up the Indra Hir Pass on Tuesday morning, September 25th. After 3 days of quite heavy rain, there's a lot of fresh snow deposited on above like 3,500 meters, which makes walking up extremely tiring. There's still a good 500 meters below the pass. From the base it looks okay, but yeah, the snow really makes walking tough in this steep uphill terrain. Views are stunning though, after the this white blanket.
कोई नहीं ठिकाना पता नहीं ऐनू किधर जाऊंगा अभी मारूंगा तो तेने उड़ जाऊंगा कोठी जप्पो मालिक की दाना तो तेने उड़ जाऊंगा एक दिन दूंगा तनु भी तोता तोता तेरा बड़ा पिनोका एक दिन दूंगा तनु भी तोता कल जतने हजार तो तेने उड़ जाऊंगा कोठी जप्पो मालिक की दाल